Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to Buoyancy, where we continue the adventures of New FloatyLand, and things are going okay here in New FloatyLand. Things are looking pretty good for our little villagers. We've got ourselves a good supply of food, we've got quite a bit of seaweed, we've got quite a bit of fish, we've got a nice supply of bread, we've not got any meat right now, but we can sort that out when we come across a trader, and we're getting ourselves some beer. Now when I loaded this up there was no beer, which made me concerned, because beer was very, very important for the happiness of people, but now there is beer, so hopefully that happiness will remain pretty high. 88% happiness is pretty good, and things are looking alright for these people. I mean, it's not an ideal situation, it's not a really fantastic life, and Rupert's having an even worse time of it, because Rupert has fallen in the sea. He's done a belly flop so hard in the sea that he's died. Oh dear, Rupert, null point for you. So it's not a brilliant life. It's not exactly 5-star sort of des res kind of luxury they're living in, but in a world that seems to be entirely made of water, this is probably about as good as you're going to get. This is about as good as you're going to get. So also last time we fought some pirates and we proved that we are not as much of a pushover as we have been in the past. Now the pirates did come in and they did kill us a little bit. There was some killing by the pirates, but nowhere near as much as there was before. We were able to take down some pirates, which was brilliant. This ranger barracks came in quite useful. They fired at a lot of them. I think, can't quite remember now, some pirates kind of pulled up here. So these guys were able to just sort of fire at them as they got off their little pirate boat thing and came this way. So that's very, very good indeed. So we're able to defend ourselves a little bit better. So the plan today is I want to get some more defences in, but somebody has suggested something in the comments that I think could be very, very useful indeed. However, it will require an awful lot of wood. A vast amount of wood. At the moment, we've got 8, which is not very much. But what's been suggested is that we build ourselves a kind of protective ring of wood, if you like. So a ring of platforms around the side of our city. So we can still build in the middle. We can still put extra bits on. And then if stuff does wash up on the sides, we can just run out to the outside ring and grab stuff. And if there are pirates, they have to walk around this outside ring, and then we could get our defences ready. So the pirates walk along the outside ring, and then there's a channel where they have to walk through to get to the main city area. We can then defend that channel with all sorts of ranger barracks and cannons and all sorts of stuff, and then the pirates will be dealt with. I think that sounds like a very, very sound plan indeed. So we're going to try and action that. The only thing is, yes, we don't really have enough wood to do that. How much is one of the little platforms? 5 and 5. Oh, right. So a bridge and a platform just cost 5, whatever the case. Okay, fine. So if we say try to build our thing here, let's get rid of that. Layla was strangled by Martin. Martin is a little bit of a psychopath serial killer that we've got, which is unfortunate because when you're trying to survive in this situation, you don't really want serial killers in your midst, but never mind. We've got Martin the murderer. Let's try and fill that gap in. I'd like to get that gap filled in. The thing's moving, and boom, drop that in. Marvellous. Okay, and then how about we have our thing along here then? So let's just, let's rotate that round. In fact, do you know what? Let's get to this driftwood pile first. Let's get to that driftwood pile. Let's move time on nice and quick. Come on, speedy, speedy, speed. So we'll get through, we'll pick up these things as well. That's some plastic. That's some junk. That's always good. Plastic and junk is always good to get, extra bits of plastic and scrap metal and what have you out of it. Always useful. I want to keep an eye out for a trading opportunity as well, because we do want to go and do some trading. We've got a heck of a lot of flour. We could trade almost all the flour we've got to get some wood so we can build our projecty thing. Okay, so we're here on a driftwood pile to try and pick up some wood. The only problem is we go through an awful lot of wood here in New FloatyLand. We burn through wood very quickly, and quite literally indeed, because lots of buildings require wood to operate. The bakery, for example, needs wood to make bread, because they presumably burn it to make a fire to make the bread. I think the smelter does the same thing. We have to set fire to the wood to get heat in order to make metal. And there's probably other buildings that use wood as well. So, we're struggling for wood, because whenever we collect some, it's just gone straight away. It just appears into one of these buildings. Now, what we could do is, we could turn the smelter off now. We've got 77 metal, and this thing is not doing anything. So let's pause that for now. Now, I can't help but notice there's a little message up here saying, resources aren't being picked up. You need more labourers. How many labourers do we have? Villagers that are carrying resources around the city. Labourers currently working against the total number of labourers needed for tasks. 135? We need 130 labourers? We've only got a population of 69. Good grief. Okay, right, so we're a bit short on people. Okay, right, message understood. The only thing is, more labourers equals more food requirement. Okay. Dale and Cousins Trading Co. And I want a whale. Oh, there's a whale over there. We've got a harpooning person. Yes, we could go and do that. However, firstly, let's move over to this trading post. Let's go and do some trading. And we have now built up a little bit of wood. And we've gone through the driftwood pile, which is marvellous. So the smelter is shut. 3 villagers have been born. They've been born. Brilliant. Right, okay then. The 3 people that have just this moment been born, get them carrying stuff around. I don't care how small and how young they are. They can carry something. They can crawl with it in their teeth if they have to. So they can carry some stuff around. I hadn't realised that. Hadn't realised that there was an actual number of what we needed just there. That's quite interesting. I was unaware of that. Now, there have been updates to Buoyancy since I last played, so maybe that's been added in, because I don't remember ever seeing this message before. Now, of course, there's going to be a backlog at the moment, because there's going to be people rowing their boat and, pushing it around and operating the motor and what have you, and that's absolutely fine. However, one of the things they've changed in the update, as well as little bug fixes and things like that, it says they've boosted seaweed and fish, and they've nerfed bread and meat. I think that's what it said. So, however, we have gone through quite a lot of fish and seaweed very, very quickly indeed. And bread, in fact. We have gone through quite a lot of stuff there. Goodness me, our food has come right down. Okay, right, we need to look at that at some point as well, then. We need to make sure we've got enough food. That whale up there would be useful. That would give us a nice bit of whale, and then we can get some meat out of it, which is lovely. That would be very handy. But another change they have made, which is very, very good, is that when there's a storm, there is now, I believe, a 30% chance of one of your tiles being hit and it then being destroyed, and a 70% chance of the tile being hit and it bursting into flames. So it doesn't necessarily mean if you go under a storm, you're not going to lose anything that gets hit by lightning. There is a chance that it will survive, which is very, very good indeed. And that is something that we suggested, well, not we suggested, but we looked at and said, you know what? Lightning wouldn't just instantly disintegrate a building. Just because lightning hits a storehouse, it's not just going to utterly atomize it and reduce it to nothing. It might just set it on fire, given that predominantly everything is made of wood. So, I'm quite glad that that has been changed. And it's good as well to show that the devs are actually listening. The devs are listening to people and they're able to make changes to the game and all that kind of stuff. Right, Dale and Cousins. Let's do some trading, Dale. Oh, and you've got no wood. Oh, no. I wanted to sell you a load of wood. You do want metal, however. Let's give you, what if we gave you 24 metal to bring ours down to 60? What can we get from that? Some bread might be quite useful. Some bread. Hang on. We've got 0 bread. What? Where did that bread go? We just had something like 30 bread. And I've gone to here and it's gone to 0. Okay, maybe we need to buy a little bit of bread, possibly. We'll buy 10 bread. We don't need water. Seaweed, I don't think we particularly need. Gasoline, crude oil. We can put that into the refinery. How much is that? That is 6 and that is 8. Okay, so we could get a little bit of that and turn that into gasoline because that powers our motor and we've only got 1. So that might be quite useful to have. Blubber also is useful. That's 6 as well. I'd rather get more bread. Equal to the stuff that we've traded in. 168. There we go. Confirm that trade. They don't have wood. This has made me very sad indeed. Okay, now what I do want to do is we want to head over toward that whale. The only thing is that this trading post is in the way. And we know from painful experience that we can crash into these quite readily indeed. So we need to kind of go round this and turn around. I am a little bit worried about the food. I'm a little bit worried about the food situation right now because we are just absolutely burning through that food. We're not leaving a lot of food behind, are we? We're eating it very, very quickly indeed. Have we just crashed into the trading post again? Have you got different things? No. But you have got some metal. Yay. Okay, cancel that trade. Can we... Yeah, we need to spin around. We need to leave this place. Let's see if we can get over here toward this whale. Because if our harpooner guy can go and get that whale, that's going to be very handy. Okay, we're here over the whale. So the harpooner is gathering from the whale, which is marvellous news. This is great news. So how is he doing this? Or is he just getting a whale each time? Bing. Okay, right. So he's going to just grab whales, and I guess he's just going to put them in boxes, and somebody's got to come and collect them. Oh, there you go, +4. So they're just going to build up in the harpooner. Now that could be very useful indeed, because that is another good food source. Oh my goodness me. We are just absolutely going through... Oh, right. Right. I see the problem here. There is an awful lot of resources just piling up. There's loads of bread just here. But as it keeps telling me, we've not got enough people to actually sort this out. Now, I don't really know if that's the case. I don't know if that's really the case. There's plenty of flour. Do you know what we'll do? We'll pause the mill. So whoever's working in the mill doesn't need to do that. Now, yeah, they are actually going to grab stuff. Look, this person here has gone to grab some bread. So they've got some bread, and hopefully they've put it somewhere useful. Did they put it in the storehouse? No. Hang on a minute. Where are you putting the bread? You're just piling it up outside the storehouse. That's not how storehouses work. That's not how they function. So look, you've got some bread. So you're walking along with the bread, and you've put it in the storehouse. I think there might be a bug going on here. I suspect there might be a bug. Right, hang on. Let's reload the game and see if the bug goes away. Because we've made resources. What's that? Oh, no, that's not the bakery. Oh, hang on a minute. What are they putting into there then? Oh, I thought that was the bakery. I thought it was the pile of bread. But no, that's the scavenger. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. There's all sorts of crates of things going on. Maybe we're actually getting this sorted now. Maybe we're doing this. A storm is inbound. This is unfortunate. Okay. Right, the storm is coming that way. Right, we're going to move over here. If we can. In time. If we can. It's a little bit annoying, this storm, because just at the point where we're actually moving some of these crates around, now the storm is going to come and hopefully we can survive it. If we do get struck, I would hope that we'd just be set on fire. Lofty goals. I hope we get set on fire by a storm. But yeah, is it just going to catch us? I think it might just catch the trailing edge. Do not destroy the ranger barracks. That would make me sad. And I think the storm has gone. Yes, the storm has indeed gone. Okay, we can stop moving. And then in a second, we can head back to here. Cannibal Town? Okay, I don't know if I want to go over to Cannibal Town. Can we trade with Cannibal Town and get ourselves a selection of dubious meats? That might be quite nice. Okay, right, in you come. Go back to the whale. Finish off grabbing all the stuff from the whale. How much was there left? Lots. 52% of whale was remaining. But yeah, as we can see, they're still just leaving it all in big piles. So this person here looks like they're bringing whales into here somewhere. Into there. So that I would have expected that. There you go, yeah. So we are sort of getting stuff going slowly but surely. But yeah, we need a lot more people. We need a heck of a lot more people. Leah choked on a bone? I suppose fish bones. I was thinking bread. I was thinking, there ain't no bones in bread. Unless, what are you making them with? I don't know. So we don't need the mill. That's fine. We don't need the mill switched on right now. The bakery needs the water. So that's fine. So we need the evaporator on to produce water for that. Everything else, I think... Hang on, what about the refinery? Where's the refinery? We don't need that. No, that doesn't use wood or anything. The refinery doesn't use wood or anything. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I just want to switch off anything that uses wood, just so we're not sending the wood to that building. But I think that might be everything. I think that might be all the things. The butcher, here we go. The butcher is doing stuff. So yeah, this is great. We're going to get some meat, which is marvellous. Let's just watch that go. Of course, I think that's the forager. Hang on, there's already a big pile of meat just here. We just don't have enough people. We just do not have enough people to do all the work we need to do. We need, treble the amount of people we've got. And this doesn't help. Someone's working on a catapult and somebody's sank. So there you go. That's highs and lows, literally, isn't it? One person's flown up and one person's gone down. Dale and Cousins. There is Gull Roost over there. Maybe when we've gone through the whales just here, maybe we should head over to Gull Roost and see what's going on there. How much is there left of whales? 32% still remaining. Okay, right. So everybody go and sort out the whales and try and move stuff around as much as you can. And then when that's done, we'll go over to Gull Roost and have a little chat with the people over there. Your villagers found 10 plastic inside the whale carcass. Oh my goodness me, they've included that into the game, have they? All those recent pictures of, animals with plastic in them, and they've put that in the game. My goodness me. Do you know what, though? I guess realism, because it is happening, and maybe that's one of the things that this game sort of highlights, I guess. So we've got all the stuff out of the whales, including some lovely plastic. So let's head over to Gull Roost. What's that just there? Oh, driftwood. Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? We'll go there first. We'll head over to the driftwood pile. Then I think there's some other stuff there. There's more driftwood over here and some resources. Then we can head over to Gull Roost, and they've got a school of fish and a destroyed ship as well, which is quite useful. So we'll see if we can grab those as well. And then we might start doing our little sort of building project, but I wouldn't mind going to have a look at Cannibal Town. Also, Martin has brutally murdered somebody else. Can we not find Martin and just throw him off, throw him overboard? Because Martin is killing our people, and I don't want murderous Martin to be killing all our people. I like it when Martin doesn't murder all our people. I find that a much better state of affairs. Another thing we might as well do is turn the harpooner off. Just pause you, and that releases at least one more person to go and move some resources around. Because the harpooner is not doing anything right now. Nothing is happening with the harpooner. So we might as well turn them off. That frees them up to move some stuff about. We are still woefully understaffed. We need so many more people. We need so much more stuff. Yeah, we need, almost double the amount of, not even double the amount of population, because some of those might end up working in things here, in bakeries and as scavengers and what have you. So we need an awful lot of extra people. And soon, if the plan actually works, we are going to want to start moving some of the population away and turn them into guards and rangers and things. So, that number's going to come down even more. So, this is good. 2 villagers have been born. That is useful. Let's move over to Gull Roost then and just have a chat with those guys, see if they've got anything useful. And then when we're there, we might be able to get a slightly better look at the sinister sounding Cannibal Town. Okay, Gull Roost has some stuff, but not as much stuff as I was hoping. So they've got some wood, so we'll absolutely buy the wood off them. We do have quite a nice supply of wood. Now we're not using it for everything else. It's okay. Now, fantastically, they want both flour and dirt. They can gladly have loads and loads of dirt. Yes, please. We will give you, 30 dirt, because all that's doing is clogging up our stuff at the minute. We don't need that much dirt. We'll buy all of those whales off you. In fact, let's just get our side sorted. We want all the whales. We want all the wood. Let's get all that blubber. That'll do. Is there anything else that we can eat? Fish. We'll gladly take the fish. Thank you very much indeed. Have all that. What about the sort of raw stuff at the top? The crude oil at the top. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that as well. What if we take all of that? Take all of your stuff. So, we'll have all the blubber, all the wood. We don't want the flour. We'll have all of that. Don't really care about the metal. I think we're okay for metal. Got 73. Do you know what? We'll take the seaweed. Why not? It gives people a bit of sort of nutrition. And then, would you just like a massive pile of dirt? Because we're just not doing anything with the dirt. It's fine. You do what you like with it. Build houses out of it. Whatever. We don't care. There you go. 532 versus 530 for pretty much everything you've got. This is going to be a dirt traders. That's all you're going to do. Yes. Confirm that trade. Thank you very much. Okay, so still not as much wood as I was hoping. Let's try and head over this way. There's some resources in the sea. There is also a kelp forest and a school of fish just there. We are going to have to try and sort of reverse out and go back over that way. But that's fine. So let's head over there. Oh, there's driftwood there as well. So let's go and pick these things up. I'd like to get over 200 wood, and then we can start looking at how we can go about making our sort of protective circle thingamajig. Although we have just crashed into the trading post again. All right, fine. I see that being an issue. Come back this way then. Come back away from the trading post, and then go back out that way, and then over there. One thing that I'm not sure about is where people actually live. Like, where do they live? We've got places where they eat, and where they make bread, and where they grow grain, and where they have a motor, and all that kind of stuff. But there's no houses. There's no beds or anything. So where do people actually sleep? I would have thought that maybe we'd need like a bunkhouse to accommodate a certain amount of people. But no, it doesn't seem like we do. It just sort of happens. They're quite happy milling around. Now, the reason I thought that was because obviously there are villagers being born, and for that to happen, people probably want to, do some other stuff, which normally requires an element of privacy, like a bedroom or something. But no, maybe they just go into the greenhouse or something. They just go into the greenhouse and just frolic amidst the grains. Maybe that's what this lot enjoy. Right, we have over 200 wood, which means I think we can start building our outer defense ring, or whatever we're going to call it. So what I want is, I want one bit that comes in here, so a path that comes down here, and on either side of this path here, we will put ourselves some guard things, what they're called, yeah, like guard houses. So if pirates do come along, they're going to have to go beside the guard houses along this path, and then we can hopefully defeat the pirates before they even get to our main base sort of village thing just here. So that's the plan. And then we'll have a ring going around the outside, like so. And then at varying points around the edge of the ring, but on the inside, if we build it close enough, we could then have some guard tower things, some ranger barracks, that's it, and some towers as well. So then, if the pirates do land over here and they have to run all the way around the edge of the defensive circle / ring thingamajigger, then come all the way down here to plunder our resources and kill all our people, we can fire at them and they can't really do anything back to us. That's my plan. Now, it might be a load of bobbins. It might be a terrible plan. There's a school of fish just there. We'll go and grab that shortly as well. But we're going to do this now because food is looking okay. Food is looking quite nice. We've got some beer. We've got various things that you look. It's looking good. Things are looking quite nice. So let's try and do this now. So let's bring that there. So this is going to be the way in. Michael has died from dysentery. It would be Michael, wouldn't it? Why can't it be Martin? Why can't Martin die from dysentery? He's clearly a maniac. Right, okay, so build some more bridgey bits. Just go out like that. We don't want it to be too... Why can't we build... there. So build some bridge bits. So we want this to be going out to, say, maybe there. Now, how big are the guard things? Not that I'm going to build them right now. So we could get one guard house in, another guard house. Okay, so what I want is I want another one of these to sit just sort of here. Nice. And then we'll get another one just to make sure. That does make us quite big. Okay, maybe we don't need that. So then rotate that round, put that on the end like that. And that's going to be the bit where we're going to come in. So that's where pirates are going to attack us from when the whole big defensive circle thing is in. Now we just need to actually get the rest of it built, which might take a while because it kind of loses the thing that you've actually got in focus. Like it sort of doesn't keep the bridge bits, which is a little bit fiddly. It'd be nice if it kept it so you could just go click, 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 rather than having to keep re-clicking it. But do you know what? Never mind. It's not that bad. So we need to keep doing this. So across here. Now we are probably going to run out of wood again. I imagine we will run out of wood at some point with this silly approach. But, I mean, we can, if we want, build into here. So we've got space to build into here. And if we do another, say, the same sort of path that way and round that way, we could also build into this area. So, you know, it's okay. We're not going to be short on space. So if we rotate that round and build that down there, yeah, that's quite good. In fact, you know what? Let's save us a little bit. Maybe we can just put it there. So, yeah, I think we are going to have to... We are going to have to get ourselves some more wood from somewhere because this wood is not going to last, I don't think. This wood that we've got now is not going to be enough. Also, we might want to get another motor in because I imagine all this extra stuff is going to make us go quite slow. We haven't got anywhere near finish yet. So maybe we'll put another motor over there. Where is motors? Just there. Constant supply of gasoline whilst running. Can we just tuck another motor in just sort of here maybe? Oh, hang on. What's that? The butchers. Do we want to put a motor next to the butchers? It's probably fine. Let's just plop a little motor in. How much? That's no wood at all. Oh, that's brilliant. That's just metal. Okay, great. That's quite handy then. So, right, let's see how much of this stuff we can build with the amount of wood that we've got. And then we might have to go and seek out someone to trade with. We might need a trip to Cannibal Town and hope that maybe they're open to trade rather than just opening to, you know, just eating us. Oh, so near, but yet so far. Look, so we've got one bit left. We can build one more bridge section, and that can go to there. And I think that should, more or less, go to over here. And that's the plan. So now we just need some more wood. But look at this ludicrous place. Now, the only thing we can't do is we can't ever get onto these destroyed ships or anything ever again. Because we simply can't do it. If we try and move over here now, we're just going to crash into things. So we can't ever go on anything, which makes it quite difficult to steer. That's what I realised earlier, but we're going to give it a go. So we're going to see if we can steer our ludicrously big ship thing through here. Although we are moving quite quick. We do have 2 motors, so we have doubled our motor usage, which is quite nice. The only thing is, yeah, these guys... So where are they? The scavengers and what have you. We obviously can't put them over fish sort of resources anymore. We can't get them over things because they're in here. They're in this sort of wooden structure. So, I mean, we can't do that. Could we somehow improve what we've got and work our way over them? I don't think we can. This is ridiculous. What a silly thing we've got here. I mean, is this the most practical of solutions? I don't think it is. But in terms of facing off against pirates, it might be okay. We might be okay because we know where the pirates are going to go. If the pirates go, we're pirates and land just here, they've got to go all the way along there, and down here. So if we build sufficient defences just here and here, and here and here, we'll be absolutely fine. We can then just defeat the pirates before they even get to the village. But yes, it is going to have an impact on our resource collection stuff, because we can't ever get over the bits where it says, School of Fish and all that kind of stuff again. It's just not going to happen. Unless we leave this side open. Unless we leave that side open, and then, but then the pirates can just come in and remove the entire need for this. Because, the pirates can just come straight in. Let's, this might be a terrible mistake. This might be a stupid thing to do. Let's go over to Cannibal Town. Let's go here. An aggressive city of people eaters led by the infamous cannibal Saboots. Population 23, military 0, prisoners 8. They're hostile. What does that mean? Hostile city that doesn't like strangers will instantly attack if docked. Okay, and they are warlike. Will trade prisoners. Villagers fight in invasions. Will always demand resources during a retreat. Okay. I mean, do we want... are they going away? Are they moving away from us? Oh, no, we're not going to let you get away that quickly, Cannibal Town people. You can't just run away. You're all cannibals. You're all not very nice people. But the thing is, we don't have any ability to fight them. We've got, 8 military? We've got 4 rangers and 4 guards against their potential 23 population. So I think maybe that would be an ill-advised sort of move if we went in and attacked. But it does say 0 military. They've got no military defences of any kind. Can we go and look at them? Can we go and see? Oh, we can't get any nearer than that. Jasper was murdered by Martin. Dearie me. How about, do you know what? For fun, let's just go over and just interact with these guys. Let's go and see if we can take these guys on. I would like to think that we could. Because we've got a military. We've got some military forces. We've got some rangers and some guards. And obviously, we've got people as well. We've got 86 people now. Wow, that's brilliant news. So we do have some people. So I would like to think that perhaps we could take them on. Now, there we go. Look, when stuff washes up on the side, our little folks here have to run in here. Oh, hang on. Stop movement. Desist movement to the cannibals. Yes, we'll accept docking from, who is it? Terry's Goods. Oh, Terry sounds wholesome. Terry sounds like a lovely person. He does not sound like a cannibal. Unless he's got loads of suspicious meat, in which case we might be a bit wary of him. But okay. He has no meat at all. He does have an awful lot of whales. He wants dirt. Oh, Terry. Oh, it's a wonderful thing, Terry. Have all of our dirt. Let's start with 50 dirt. Because I don't know what to do with it. We've all got dirt, Terry. We've got loads of dirt. Everybody's got dirt. We're sleeping on dirt. We're trading in dirt. We're probably eating the dirt. So let's get ourselves whales. Because that gives us lovely, lovely meat. Let's get, 50. That'll do. So there we go. 50 whales. Right. Wood. We want more of this. Right. So yes, lots of clicking on wood. That is a pretty much perfect trade arrangement. This is what I've been waiting for absolutely ages. So we've got rid of all of our dirt. Because at the moment, we don't need any more dirt. It's just sitting there. It's just clogging everything up. So we sell all of our dirt. And that's all we're giving them, I think. We're not giving them anything else, just big piles of mud. And we are going to get from them some crude oil, some blubber, which is nice. We're going to get 10 bread, just, top up our bread numbers because that's a little bit low. And we're going to get ourselves 50 whales, which will make a lot of meat and some more blubber as well. And 13 fish, because why the heck not? And then also 108 wood. Why not? That's a brilliant trade. So yes, please, we will absolutely have that. Would you like to join the potential attack and maybe dismal failure upon Cannibal Town? Do we want to go and do this in Cannibal Town? Oh, I'm not entirely sure we do. I don't know. Do you know what we could do? We could finish building our thing now. Now we've got the extra wood. We could go down here and start building this. We could just get that complete. And then the sort of the defense circle will be finished, and I'd feel a little bit more protected. Again, oh, Martin's killed somebody else. Martin, somebody stop him. Yes, somebody find Martin and chuck him in the sea. Do you know, I've been thinking about this wrong. This is fine to do. This is entirely fine to finish off. I was thinking, oh no, we can't ever go over schools of fish again. The only thing we can't really do is go near these things. Go near destroyed ships. Because we just can't get to them. Because we will crash the sort of outer defense ring thing into the ships. But obviously other things, like whales and kelp and fish, are under the water. They're not poking out. So we can just go straight over the top of them. So this should be, for the most part, fine, except for ships. However, we have 174 scrap metal. We don't really need much more in the way of scrap metal. So this should be fine. Of course, yes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, when I actually sat and thought about it, I was like, oh, yeah, no, that will work. That will work absolutely fine. But yeah, it's only the ships we can't go and get. And of course, it does make us slightly less maneuverable because we're this great big are we a square or are we a rectangle? I imagine we're a rectangle. Yeah, we're a rectangle now. We're a rectangle city. New FloatyLand is rectangular, and that's fine. We like that. Oh, we're going to be just short. Hang on, and down to there. Oh, that's really irritating. I now want to finish that off. And you know that there's going to be a pirate attack and they're going to come in here. We absolutely know the pirates are just going to come in here. Oh, that's really annoying. I wonder if they've actually got all the wood from the trade thing that we just did. I wonder if they've picked up all the wood from the trade arrangement. Because we did buy 100 and whatever it was wood. And now it's not there. I don't think we used up 100 wood doing all that. So maybe it's not. Maybe they've not sort of put it all in yet. What are you guys doing down here? Ah, there's some stuff just here, look. There's boxes of things just here. Ah, maybe that's got the wood in that we need. Okay, right, you lot then. Hurry back. That is the only thing. If something does wash up just here, some people will come down to grab it. It's quite a long walk. Oh, and also we're on a big blob of pollution. Let's move out of the way of the pollution, shall we? Let's go to the driftwood pile. Let's move over there, please. Hang on. Oh, no, rotating. We might stick around near Cannibal Town. I think we could probably take them, but we need some more people first. We need a couple more guardhouses and maybe another load of rangers as well. And then I think we might be okay against Cannibal Town, but I'm not going to risk it just now. We've got 90 people. I don't want them to all be dead because I led... Okay, we've got 87 people because... why are you working on catapults? Stop working on catapults. Stop flinging yourself into space. If you're going to fling anyone into space or into the sea or whatever, fling Martin in. Okay, it's not going to be an exact fit. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this. So that can go just there quite nicely. Now, can this somehow be sort of fudge? I mean, okay, it's not... Aesthetically, it's not brilliant. Hang on, could we rotate it around and put it there? Yes, that'll have to do. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not brilliant, but it's better than it was. And then the defense ring with this funny corner is complete. So we've now got ourselves a kind of deterrent against pirates. So if pirates do come in, they're just going to crash onto the side of here and then have to walk all the way round. So now we need to make sure that we can actually fight the pirates. So when they're coming to attack us, we can actually kill them a bit. So how about we get a guardhouse? We need 40 metal, which we've got, and 30 wood, which we have. If we put a guardhouse just here, the pirates will come along here, and hopefully our guards, our noble and brave guards, will run out and go, "Stop, pirates! We will attack you and kill you in the face." And they'll run in here and sort out the pirates, or at least try to do them a bit of damage. And then, then we can get rangers, when we've got more stuff, when we've got more resources. We could get some rangers. We could build bits out here. So we could have a ranger thing in this corner, ranger in that corner, and there, and there. And then wherever the pirates are, the rangers can just fire at them as they're coming along. And then we might want to put maybe some ranger stuff along here as well. So when they're coming along this way, coming along this bridge, we can get rangers to fire at them. Which I just think sounds like a very sensible thing to do. We might as well try and, head them off at the pass and get them destroyed before they get into the village, which is marvellous. Right, driftwood pile completed. Where shall we head now? And the guardhouse is complete. Yes, so we have ourselves our second guardhouse in. This is very good indeed. So there you go. Lily, Grace, Natalie, and Stephen, or possibly Stefan, I don't know, are our next lot of guards. So we've now got 8 guards and 4 rangers. We're over a whale, so I switched the harpooner back on, and also the smelter is back on. Multiple villagers have become sick. Do we have enough medicine? Yes, we do. We've got 15 medicine and we're making more, so that's fine. So yeah, the smelter is back on because we need metal. We need to build more of these buildings here. The defense buildings require metal. So we're going to need quite a bit of it, actually. We're going to need a lot of metal. How much is it to build? It's 40 to build a guardhouse and 50 to build a ranger barracks, 50 for a harpoon tower, and 20 for a junk cannon. But then the junk cannon requires ammo to be crafted, which uses metal. So we need more metal. So that's fine. Oh dear. Somebody got ill from ingesting some sort of poisonous bit of whale or something. Oh, that's never a good thing, is it? Where are you? Butcher? Where are you? There, Butcher. Make sure you chop the whales up properly, please. You're making people poorly. Also, we have a heck of a lot of beer. Why don't we, when the brewery has finished doing this next little thing, why don't we pause this as well? Let's pause this because we've got plenty of beer. So let's pause that for now. That will free up a few more people. Oh, it's freed up someone who is ill. It's freed up someone who has got much in the way of lurgy. Okay, brilliant. Oh, there's a lot of ill people around. Can you all just go and get better, please? There's medicine over here. Look, there's lovely medicine. We're making some more. But yeah, there's loads of medicine in there. More people have got sick from harvesting an infected whale node. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, everyone's ill. All the people are ill. Everyone just get better. Oh no, we've given them dodgy whale meat. Oh dear. Okay, we're leaving this place. This place has not been good for us. This whale here must be very, very, very unwell. Oh no, the whale has been depleted. Oh, and it's got more plastic inside it as well. So we've been here for too long. So we've caused some pollution, and all we've got is some dodgy whale meat, which is not what we wanted at all. There's some trash there. Do you know what? Let's go and grab stuff from this trash pile, actually. Whilst we're here, we might as well. Because, one thing, it gives us some stuff. It gives us some resources, which is always useful. And secondly, it does tidy up the ocean. So, go us. That's a nice thing that we're doing. And I think what we'll do is, we'll finish up for now. But I think next time we'll come back and we shall build up this here. We'll build up our little sort of defence corridor kind of thing. So we'll put another guardhouse just here. And then we need to get some rangers somewhere. So maybe we need to put a wooden bit coming out of here. And then get the rangers set up just here. So the rangers aren't connected to this bit. But they can still fire on people that are passing by, which would be very useful indeed. So I think that's what we'll try and do next time. But yeah, we do need a lot more stuff. We need more wood to burn in order for the smelter to make metal. And we need loads more stuff as well. So we're going to need an awful lot of things. One thing we don't need, however, is a harpooner. You might as well stop that and go and do some hauling because that makes yourself useful. And yeah, we'll have another little go next time and see how we get on. No pirate attacks this time, obviously. We did dodge a storm, which is marvellous news. But yeah, we'll see how we get on next time. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Buoyancy. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. They've ripped my arms off, ripped my legs off. I mean, unfortunately they didn't rip anything else off. Yes, I'm off my face on mushrooms. Why, Lady Charlotte, I would certainly love to taste your cake. The King of the West is an idiot. I am off my face on mushrooms. I mean, asking me questions isn't going to be my strong point at the minute.